Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is kind of like a 3-in-1. I'm going to be doing something new and something that I used to do and something that I currently do all at once. So I'm going to be doing a get ready with me full face makeup look, something I do all the time on my channel, whether I am testing out new products, just chatting with you guys, whatever. But I'm going to also be shopping my stash. So I'm going to be going through and just picking out things that I haven't used in a while and featuring them. And then on top of that, I have a little idea for my channel that I actually wanted to try last year. And I just, I don't know, things kind of got a little hectic. But what I am thinking of doing is basically just letting you guys let me know what you want to see and doing like a viewer's choice type of video. Like today's eye look is specifically for Andrea. She is a friend of mine and she has been begging me to do some neon looks, and she sent me over a photo, a couple photos actually, and I drew inspiration from what she suggested. So I kind of want to do something like this and continue it on my channel. I don't know that I will have a specific day for it or anything like that, but I want to see what you guys want me to do and, you know, do it. But if you would like to see how I created this look, just keep watching. Before I go in with my foundation, I am first going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury corrector. I'm using the shade number 2 and my BK Beauty 202. I'm still a little like green right here from where I got really excited about donuts and dropped my phone on my face. So I'm just going to do a little bit of color correcting right here before I go in with my foundation and concealer. Still a little sensitive too. Like when I press, it doesn't feel good. Now for my foundation, I'm gonna go on with something I haven't used in so long, but this used to be something that I used all the time. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation, and I'm using the shade NC25. Sonia Kashuk Sponge. I had a feeling that this could possibly be a little light for me. And I mean, it's kind of almost like an exact match for my face, but I feel like I should have used the NC30 because this foundation does tend to run a little light. But it's okay. I'll warm it up. I'm also nearly out of this bottle, so it's kind of a perfect time to go ahead and try and finish it up as well. For concealer, I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue, and I am using the shade Light Medium 11. I actually almost used the Meet Your Hue foundation today, but then right beside it was the MAC one. I was like, oh yeah. And so I grabbed for that one instead. To set that, I'm going to go in with my BECCA Under Eye Brightening Powder and my Wayne Goss number 3. I'm almost out of this as well. It's like I'm going to make a few more empties today. Just going to tap this in. And now I am very sadly going to apply my bronzer before I set my face. And I'm using a brand new Soleil Tan de Chanel. This has been discontinued. I went through my last one. It just made it into my empties. This one is fresh. I had no idea that this was being discontinued, or I would have told you guys. I ended up having to find mine on eBay and spend too much money on it. I wouldn't say too much because I really love this, and I knew that I just had to have it in my collection. Now I've heard that they are going to be coming out with more, and I think that they're actually going to come out with more shades. but I wanted a brand new one so that I could compare, you know, the new to the old and just, you know, all that stuff. And I really wanted to still have it in my collection because I was down to the nitty-gritty with my last one. But yeah, so if you haven't seen the Soleil Tan de Chanel, that is why, because it is gone. I don't know when they plan on releasing the new formula, the new shades, the new anything, and I don't even know if it's going to be a new formula. I really hope not, because I don't think that you can really improve on this. It's just so good, but they definitely need to have more shades because this is not going to cut it for most people. And by the way, I am using my BK Beauty 106. I traditionally use this to apply foundation, but I knew it was going to be great for applying my Soleil Tan de Chanel. Just blending out the center of my forehead. I'm about to break some more hearts right now. And again, finishing this off. This is the YSL Souffle d'Eclat. The shade I have is number 2. This is one of my favorite powders, and I've known for a few months now. I tried to repurchase this and get, you know, a backup of it, but unfortunately I did make a purchase and it says it was back ordered and that I would get it, but that didn't happen, so it is discontinued and I won't be able to get it again. I don't know if they are reformulating this one. I haven't heard anything. I didn't even know that this was going away, just like the Soleil Tan de Chanel, but this powder's so pretty. I don't want to use it up, but at the same time it's kind of like, well, you might as well. And I am using the REPHR bronzer brush to place this all over. I'm going to go ahead and move on to eyes, and this is where the viewer's choice is coming into play. I feel kind of bad because I said I was going to do this a long time ago, and this very first video is for a friend, and she specifically wanted, she's like on this whole neon trend, and I bought shades that she had so that I could specifically do a video with things that she already had and then I didn't get around to it and I feel bad about it. So let me show you this picture that she sent me. I want to give a shout out to the artist. I don't know how to say their name, so I'm just going to put it at the bottom of the screen and it will also be in the picture of the Instagram post. But this is a beautiful like smoky eye, bronzy sparkle, and then a neon yellow green accent to the inner corner. So that is what I am going to base my look off of today. It's not going to be exact. I'm just going to do something that kind of replicates this, and I just think this makeup is beautiful. So let me show you. I am going to use my Myth palette from Hourglass. This is what it looks like right here. For that shimmery shade on the lids, I'm going to go in with the Victoria Beckham lid luster in the shade Mink. And then for the neon, look at this bad boy. This is from Krylon, UV Day Glow Compact Color. So it's UV Yellow. This is so neon. I'm excited to use this. I'm probably going to put a base underneath it to really make it pop. But yeah, let's go ahead. I'm going to put a little bit of bake underneath my eyes to catch any fallout and zoom you guys in. REPHR number 15, starting off with this shade in the Myth palette. I'm going to be taking this all into my crease and transition area. Circular motions, blending it upward. Using the same brush, I'm going to grab the shade directly beside it. I am further going to deepen up the crease with this. Back and forth windshield wiper motions, circular motions to blend. I want to bring this up a little bit, but I don't want to bring it up as high as I took the last color. Dipping into the lid luster in Mink from Victoria Beckham on a REPHR number 14. I'm going to start off by applying this directly into the crease. And lightly blending upward. The reason I do this instead of just going straight onto the lid with this is because I want to have this kind of blow up and have it kind of smoke it out before I add in the lid shade, or the same color for the lid. I don't want there to be a distinct line. I want it to be a blown out, smoky look. Same lid luster and a REPHR 02. I'm going to stamp this on the lid. REPHR P21 in the first shade in the Myth palette. I'm going to clean up right underneath my brow arch and kind of go around the edges of the shadows to help clean them up. A little extra right at the brow arch to lift the brow. BK Beauty 207, grabbing this shade. I'm going to buff this right along the lower lash line. REPHR number 3, back in with the lid luster. Applying this right up against the lash line and blending out. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer on a Sonia G Flat Definer. I'm going to take this and pop it right on the inner corner, just so that that really bright yellow has something to grab onto. Krylon UV Yellow and a REPHR, I don't remember the name of this brush because this is a prototype, but it is in the set that I will talk about at the end of the video. I am going to stamp this right on top of the Anastasia primer, and I'm going to add a few layers of it. And just an FYI, I do believe Krylon has a base, like a white base or something that you can use as well, but I don't have that base. I love this brush because it just stamps it right on the inner corner. It's so perfect. I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup where I don't want that yellow. And then I'm going to go add on inner rim liner. I think I'm going to do lashes today. So I'm going to do that and I will be right back. To finish off my eyes, Milk Boss liner on my top and lower inner rim, and then I applied my Nabla Cosmetics cereal liner. This is a liquid liner, and Kiss Ritzy lashes. Now let's move on to finish off the face. I was going back and forth between this blush and MAC's Warm Soul, but I landed on this one, and this is MAC Naturally Flawless, and I'm going to take a REPHR number 19, and I'm just going to pop this on the cheeks. And then to highlight, I'm pretty excited to use this because I haven't used it in a while. I put it down because I didn't know if they were going to come out with singles, and they haven't done that yet. This is the Ambient Lighting Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. I'm still waiting. I just really want them to come out with this formula in singles. Hopefully it'll happen. I'm going to take my BK Beauty 108 and I'm going to go across all 3 of the shades. I'm going to highlight. Oh, I just love this formula. It is so good. La Mer The Mist, and I am going to take that and I'm going to put it on the bottom of my sponge, like so. Gonna get off the excess, And then I'm going to pounce this all over my face before I go in and buff. I'm going to buff using my Hourglass Veil Loose Powder, and I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used to set my face, that REPHR bronzer brush, which obviously could be used for bronzer as well, but I'm using it for powder today. I'm just lightly going to go over and buff over everything. For my liner, I'm going in with Kitten for my collaboration with Christian Audette. Topping that off with Beauty Lipstick, same collaboration. And now I want to take it up a notch and be just a little glossy. So I'm going to go in with one from Hourglass, and this is in the shade Child. That completes today's look. Thank you so much, Andrea, for this suggestion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know down below if there are certain videos that you guys want to see, if there's certain looks or anything like that. This is something that I would like to continue on my channel as long as it is perceived well. And yeah, I might even do like a voting process. Like if I get a few different ones and I'm, you know, thinking, hey, I could do 1, 2, or 3. I could do a poll or something on my community page. But you guys let me know what you would like to see down below. Before I let you guys go, I want to let you guys know that you can still use my code for the REPHR brushes that I'm using. I think the whole set is 14 brushes. So you have everything that you could possibly need, like all the brushes I was using today with the exception of this brush right here is available in that set. And you're also going to be getting a free bronzer brush, which is the one that I used. Where is it? This one right here. I believe that they are back ordered right now, but this ships out immediately. This is a brand that I absolutely love, and it is such a good deal. The full set usually retails for $440. However, with my code MEL, you can get it for $299 and then the free bronzer brush. I love these brushes so much, and I just wanted to make sure you guys know that I always have it linked down below, but I wanted to let you guys know that it is still available just in case you were wondering. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.